Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the World of Astaria, the ongoing Dungeons and Dragons campaign here on the Gamehouse Twitch page and the Cast Iron Comics YouTube channel. And welcome back to another installment of Astaria Smackdown, Round 2 edition, where the gang has managed to beat off the reoccurring villains from the last session, effectively winning Round 1. And now with round 2, they are all now fully healed, back to full health, back to their full stuff from last time. And this time now, SAB having kind of a rudimentary leathers kind of strapped over him. Kind of like a little bit similar to Storm, but a lot more, in... True, very true. And as well, another change is that Peacekeeper is now wearing the cloak that the crew bought for him. And just tell me when you want to use that, and I will let you know what it does. Okay, Chase? Alright. Alright, and kind of going out of order this time, I'm joined by almost all my crew again. We have my brothers, Chase and Braxton, and the dynamic duo of Robert and Marie. Zach may or may not be joining us later. I don't know, but we're going to just kind of roll with it. And as you guys all come back to the, being fully healed, the arena resetting, and you guys kind of like seeing, yourselves once again kind of replaced at the beginning, the voice comes over and says,
Champions of Astaria, you have survived round 1. Now, you shall face your dearest friends in round 2.
And with that, yep, you're fighting the almost the entire bar. Saved a couple people for next week if you guys actually win. So with that, everyone roll initiative. Well, these guys are a pretty set adventuring group. Yeah, that's a lot of static. Ooh, I need a damn pencil. I just had a where did the pencil go? There it is. It fell on the floor. All right, we have Mina at 12. Peacekeeper. Okay, so let's keep you guys written down. Mina. You guys have an initiative bonus. It's listed. PK. Revan. And Aragon. Now it's time for me to roll for my crew. Alright, Anna's going at 16. That's above Mina. Now we're going for Felden. 13, also above Mina. Shit. Fucking Theoden going at the top of the round. Alright, Stremin. Stremin's going before, or he's going after Felden. And then Miras. Same time as Stremin. That's kind of fitting that the couple is going at the same time. Yep. Alright, so the initiative is Theoden, Enna, Felden, Miras and Stremin, and then Mina, Peacekeeper, Revan, and Aragon. So, with that, let me make sure the music isn't too loud, as the enemy is going to start making their moves. Oh, this off. There we go. Okay. First up, Theoden. He is going to go ahead and use his full movement of 30 feet to... Yeah, he's just going to go ahead and move up here and see what starts coming. Next up is Enna, who is... I think, let's see, does she have mage armor? Let's see. I didn't give her mage armor. That's a big problem. Oh well. She's just gonna go ahead and move up about right inside this building. Then it's Felden, who's gonna go ahead and move up with Theoden. Then Mirrors and Stremin. Stremin's gonna have a bow and arrow ready. She's gonna just hang next to him until things get serious. Okay then, Peacekeeper, you're up. As the sound of your opponents is starting to, kind of sound out as their footsteps carry throughout the arena. All right, acrobatics check. Yes. Or you have a thing that would negate acrobatics. 7. Your turn is going to be spent you climbing up the building. You kind of you stub your toe a lot as you're trying to clamber up the building. It's very ungraceful, but you get up there and that's all you can do. All right, next up is. Oh shit! No, we skipped Mina. Mina, you were okay. So Peacekeeper's turn still happens, but Mina, you're up. It's all good. Okay. Okay. Revan, keep that in mind. Oh, wait, who you enchanted Revan's gun? One. Okay. One of his guns is enchanted. All right. Next up is Revan. It is, but it's like there's no roof and there's like 4 entrances to it. Yeah, just walls. Yes. It's all good. Okay. 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 Everyone has currently advantage on stealth rolls, and all opponents now have, I guess, disadvantages on attacks. Unless there's something I can do about this. Nope. Yeah, I figured as much. You're planning for this week. I'm planning for next season. All right. I will need an athletics check because there's no steps. He's just climbing up onto a roof. Sure, that makes sense. What was it? 18. Peacekeeper. As you're kind of stumbling up onto the roof, Revan kind of manages to kind of like get a good foothold and get up there before you. All right. Um, let's. I think. Let's see, you're 60 feet. There is this kind of area in the way. You could probably see Theoden clearly through the kind of, doorway with the. No, she's inside a building. Yes. All right. In that case, next up is Aragon and SAB. Okay. 30 feet. All right. All right. Yeah, but you could throw it. Either way, Aragon, if that is your turn. All right. 1 second. So, you guys started getting positioned as well. Everyone's sort of like just kind of sizing up the current arena. With that, Theoden is going to go ahead and use his wild shape. Let me just mark that off. And we're going to go ahead and unveil the conversation bear. As, yeah, and let me just. With that, the bear's full speed is 40 feet. Kind of. Yes. Okay. It's a black bear. He's pretty quick. So Aragon, as you kind of get in position, coming out of the little hut type area is a. It looks like a black bear, but it's all white with kind of like these blue and red kind of accent marks across its body and face. It just comes out and looks at you. And goes. All right. Now that is an action to do wild shape, so he can't attack right now, but he's at least kind of like getting in position to attack. Next up is Felden, who is nervously going to go ahead and pull his sword out finally, and he's going to start coming around. And he's going to rush up to SAB, and he's going to go ahead and attack. Where's Felden? There's Felden. Oh, I gotta equip his sword. Here we go, action. Alright. Shit, he's got a. Okay, wow, it's gonna hurt if it hits. 13. I don't know if that hits new SAB. It doesn't. It just misses because of the armor. Alright. So, let's see. Bonus action, 2 weapon fighting. When you attack with it. Oh, that's a light mail. I gotta change that, but. Okay, so I've picked, again, 2 weapon fighting for a character who uses a two-handed weapon, so that's useless. Felden is going to go ahead and stand there, surprisingly confident looking for once, as he just kind of holds the sword up. Edda is going to go ahead and, let's see. She's going to go ahead and move forward, kind of stealthily, staying behind the wall. Stremen is going to go ahead and move this way to kind of flank. She is going to go ahead and move with him, waiting for the opportunity to kind of move in. All right. The first attack's been struck, and it's a miss. So, Mina, you are up. Um, yes, actually, you are hidden. Sure, yeah. You can hold your action. Mm. I feel you are failing to notice the second black box at the bottom. Wild Shape has 2 attempts at level 6. So is that your turn, your movement, and you're holding your action? Okay then. Next up is Peacekeeper. As you get up onto the roof, you see this kind of large white black bear kind of just charge out of the room and kind of tower against Aragon, and then Felden kind of come from the other side and take a swing at SAB. All right, roll to hit. You realize that your crossbow is not loaded, so it just kind of nothing pings out as you take the shot. It's actually it would have been a great shot, but you didn't put a bolt in there. Well, the critical failure means it could have been great, but it wasn't. All right then. Up next is Revan. Mm. That's true. Let's let's be fair. It's more of a shack. Like it is a nice tall shack, but it's still a shack. That's true. It is. It is more than 6 feet tall. How tall is it? 16 will hit. Go ahead and do damage. Okay. Yep. Wait, why would you? All right, your gun has advantage. Plus damage. Okay. 14 will also hit. Okay. Yeah, Revan, you kind of start, blasting the spear in the back as it kind of looks at Aragon. It looks incredibly damaged as it kind of turns away from Aragon. It just kind of looks up at you. Mm. All right, with that, Aragon, it is now your turn. shit. Okay. Go ahead and roll damage. Some of this will carry over to his normal form. That's not Aiden. It's Theoden. That's an 18. So 18. All right. So let me do some quick math. See what health carries over to the actual character. So all right. So the bear form drops. Thus returning back to Theoden as he kind of like winces in pain, very very injured. He's kind of like just like, pretty good. All right, 16. Wait, hold on a second. Let's see. Yep, that'll hit. He does. Wait a minute. He does also have a shield. That's still not enough. His fucking gear is not enough. A 16 will hit him. 5 damage. Okay. Yeah, Theoden's hurting a lot more than anticipated. The bear really did not do a lot. So let me just pull up the other animal I had ready. All right. Next up is top of the round. We're back to Theoden. All right. Let's see. He's got the club. All right. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. He's in the dashes spot as he's just gonna go ahead and use his next wild shape form, and he's gonna go ahead and start turning into a giant. Nope. He's gonna turn into an ape. Yep. This large gorilla form just kind of materializes in front of you, Aragon, and just starts beating his chest like. And he is going to do his multi-attack. $1d20. So a fist is a +5. A natural 20 on Aragon. This gorilla just got fucking pissed. So that's 14 damage on the first punch. Here comes the second one. Yeah, he's got multi-attack as a gorilla. Another natural 20. This gorilla is pissed. So that's 24 damage to Aragon. As this gorilla just starts beating the shit out of you, like, you're not up. Oh, wait, no, you were holding your action. You are also blocked entirely by building. I know, but like you don't have line of sight on Aragon. You have line of sight on Peacekeeper and Revan, but give me a what you said the spell is what now? In that case you can't heal him. I apologize, but give me okay. I'm gonna try and make this fair as possible. Give me a perception check. We'll see if you notice the sounds of Aragon getting beaten up. It's a very rare sound, so I don't know if you will understand it or not. 12. I'd say you could use your movement. Go ahead. Mm. 8 points of health back to Aragon. Aragon, the kind of bruising. Oh no, Mita, you're still right there. I gave you your movement. You don't get to move back. Again, Aragon, the Rocky Balboa-esque bruising on your face slowly just sort of fades away. Not fully, but slowly. Alright, next up, as Theoden took his turn, Enna is going to go ahead and make her turn. Pull her thing. Let's see, 30 feet. Ah, no, she can't get there. Where can she go within 30? Alright, I gotta play smart with her, so... Be able to get here. You gotta make a quick stealth check. Her stealth is +5. 23, unseen. Alright. With that, yeah, she only has 1 level in Rogue, but it's very useful. With that, next up is Feldon, who's seeing that Theoden's getting his ass kicked a bit. So he's gonna go ahead and try and cut through this dinosaur. Alright. No, she held an action, and yeah. Yeah, it's not your actual turn yet. You held your action last turn, and I was being nice to give you movement as well, since you didn't really move. Is that good? So, +8. That's a 23 to hit SAB. That does hit with an armor class of 14. So that is 1d5. Actually, wait. What is a... I think he has a smite, right? He has a smite. Cure wounds, protection, sanctuary, binding smite. Oh, okay, he does have a smite. Okay, next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack before a spell ends, the weapon gleams, then Astral Radiance. Yep, okay, so he's going to go ahead and cast Binding Smite on his sword at level 2. Okay, so the attack deals an extra 2d6 damage. So, first things first, the sword is going to do 1d8 plus 5. That's only 9 damage plus the now 2d6. Only 3 damage. Wow. So that's only 12 damage to SAB, who is still considerably okay. Quick count. Okay then. With that, after Feldon, it's Marist Stremmen. Gonna move their full movement again. 30 feet this way. And for her, I think she has Step of the Wind by now. Let's see. Features and traits, martial arts, key points. Step of the Wind. Yep, Step of the Wind is a bonus action. What does it do again? Okay, we're gonna hold off on that then. These swords are still getting in their proper position. With that, Mina, you're up. Yeah, that'd be your action and movement. Alright. You know, when I get that feeling. burn through the spells. I know. It's those spell slots, though. It's those spell slots. Alright. So this is Mina's turn. Okay, then. Okay, then. With that, it is now Peacekeeper's turn. Alright. Seven. Unfortunately, no. It's the 8 doesn't have a great armor class, but a 7 is not enough to do it as the bolt sort of like pings into the building next to it. Which direction? Yeah, you can move there. Alright. I should probably also signal that she's stealthed. So, stealth. Yeah, that's stealth. Alright. Next up after Peacekeeper is Revan. Go to town. No, with a stealth check of 23, she eludes you. You can make a disadvantage check to see if you can see her, but there is also a gorilla. I don't know what that is because I've never played an elf before, but I will also retort the situation. You just witnessed your friend get beat up by a gorilla. I'm pretty sure your eyes are drawn towards the gorilla. That's fair. I'll look that up for you for the next game. Yeah, you can't see them take the Hobbit's eyes and guard. I'm sorry. Okay, so I guess that would level it out to just a base perception roll. Now, do you want to do that as your action, or... Oh. Okay, well, it's still Theoden, so it's still, you have your hunter's mark on him. Okay. 16 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Good lord. $13 just hits. Oh man, you are a druid's nightmare. Okay, so yeah, with that the ape form drops as the bullet holes do not fade away. Aragon, particularly one bullet hole in the middle of Theoden's head, as he sort of slumps to the ground. All right. Next up, it's Aragon, as the bear and the ape ear are no longer a problem. Yeah. Well, he's an orc. All right. Shit, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, yeah, 20 definitely hits him. It still is gonna hit. 8 damage. Okay. He's got a lot of health, so I feel like he's gonna be okay. Go ahead. Natural one. He kind of just shield checks you and just kind of like knocks his sword away. All right. Well, okay then. SMB's gonna go in for the attack. So that is. I did write his fucking attacks down on the new sheet of paper, but another +3. You gotta be kidding me. I just crit myself. Alright. Okay, 1d8 +3. Alright, so that's 14 damage. Okay, he takes the Velociraptor swipe to the side. He just goes, ugh. Alright, with that, that's Aragon's turn. Theoden's fucking dead, so I'll cross him off the list. And next up is Enna, who's going to go ahead and step around the corner. Now let's see, what can we do at, let's see, she got 3rd level spell slots. What's a fun one at 3rd level? Okay. Oh yeah, this one's going to be good. Okay, so 3rd level. Alright, so she's just going to go ahead and kind of emerge from the shadows and cast Poison Spray at 3rd level. So, let's see. Mina, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw at disadvantage, since this is a surprise to you. $21. Okay, let's see the other one. $18. Okay, you're only gonna you're only taking half damage on this one then. So let's see. You take at 3rd level 3d12. So you take 10 damage as just a gaseous form of poisonous dust emerges and just envelops you as you just start coughing up. Only half damage, but still. And then bonus action she doesn't have bonus action disengage. Shit. Alright. Well, she's made her presence known. Alright, that is her turn. Next up is Felden, who's going to go ahead and take a retaliation swipe at Aragon. So, well, it's his turn. I find it strange that the opponent's trying to kill me while I'm trying to kill them. I know a 15 doesn't hit. Let's see. What can he do? Spells. Oh, that's an action. Oh, okay, here we go. Okay, as he misses the attack, he's going to go ahead and put his hand to his chest and cast Sanctuary on himself. And with that, every single attack made on him will have to pass a Wisdom saving throw. So with that, that's his turn. Next up is Maris and Streben, who are going to go ahead and come around the corner here. Oh, that's the map. I moved the map. 30 feet. So 30 feet they can get you, but he's going to go ahead and stay here. His turn is going to be picking up an arrow and firing at the healer. Alright, so Streben with the longbow, he's got a +10. That's a 23. So, Mina, as the smoke starts to clear, you see Streben, the kind of friendly bartender with a bow about his size, just let loose a giant arrow into your direction for 12 damage. Alright, next up, let's see. If she would have moved, would she still be within 30 feet of him? Yep, she's still within 30 feet of Strevin. She's going to go ahead and walk over to SAB, and she's going to go ahead and make her first attack. Alright, so unarmed strike as a monk has a +7. Oh, shit. Okay. First attack misses as SAB nimbly dodges out of the way. She's now going to use a key point to do Flurry of Blows. Where's that? Where's the key points? There we go. Key point, Flurry of Blows. That is after you take attacks. So key points. Two unarmed strikes as a bonus action. Okay, so she gets 2 attacks. First one's definitely going to hit SAB as 1d6 + 4. 9 damage to SAB as she just starts clobbering him in the face. And then for her second, that one will also hit SAB. So Aragon, you just see this tiefling woman who's been pretty quiet, mild-mannered, just start using like these amazing kung fu attacks to beat the shit out of your pet. And that is her turn. So now we are at Nina. Oh boy. Okay, yeah, you can. Yeah, I can see the path you made. You go into the building, come out this way, and walk over the dead guy. Okay, you can definitely do that with your movement. All right, with that, it is now Peacekeeper's turn. Yeah, she would know now that she is there after a giant fog of poison erupted near you. Well, not near you, but nearby. Sure, make me athletics or acrobatics to see how well the leap goes, and then we'll go with the attack. It's not going to be a graceful attack, but you will be able to hit her. Go ahead and roll to hit. She just, as you kind of like, you'd probably end up right here. As you come leaping down, she sort of sees you coming from a mile away and just sort of like gets ready for close quarters combat. And she's like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Alright, so that's your movement and your attack. Do you have any bonus action? close the door. Okay. Okay. 20 is definitely going to hit a wizard. Yep. Go ahead and roll for attack. Or roll for damage. Three. Alright. You managed to do kind of like a glancing blow on her as she just sort of like kind of, as she's dodging backwards, trying to get away from you, managed to kind of like get a decent swing at her and a small cut on her. She's like, ah! Basically, yes. A little bit worse than a paper cut. It's like if you're chopping up vegetables and you're just like, oh shit. Alright, with that, it is now Revan's turn. Mm-hmm. Are we having a shootout? Oh. Okay. Do what you gotta do. Okay. Alright, go ahead and roll to attack. Let me just pull up his AC. Seven. Seven misses. A 16 just misses. He kind of raises up the shield at the last moment and just the bullet like ping. Alright. Just constantly bullets pinging off the shield. Ping, ping, ping. Hmm. Ifs and buts, ifs and buts. Next up is Aragon. Oh, you're attacking. You're attacking the woman. No, he's a half orc. No, he's a half orc. No, 13 will not hit him as he's finishing, blocking the bullets. You kind of bring the sword in, trying to get a good swing at it, but he just brings the shield back around. All right, 21 will hit as he brings the shield around. You kind of hit it slightly, and then you just bring the sword around again and hit him in the shoulder. Okay then, SAB's gonna go ahead and attack Feldon. 11. SCB tries to kind of bite into his arm where he struck, but he kind of finds all the chainmail that Feldon wears and kind of like Feldon just shakes him off. Next up, we're back at the top of the round as Enna is up and she is face to face with Peacekeeper. Time to go on the offense with her, which I did not want to do. Alright, we're going to go with... Not find familiar. Fuck that. I know that's a good one, but I'd have to do that in advance. Alright. We're going to go with... Oh, that's a fun one. Let's see. We're going to do this one at 6th level. We're going to go with Frostbite. Peacekeeper, I need you to make you a Constitution save. Four. That does not save as Peacekeeper. As you kind of come to you kind of find the stable standing. You see her kind of putting your hands together as this kind of ice-like chill blast forms in her hands and just sprays out from her as she's casting that at 2nd level. Frostbite at 2nd level does 2d6. And her spell attack damage, what is that? Let's see. Oh, no. Huh. I guess it's just 2d6. There's no additives. 6 damage to you as she just kind of blasts you with ice. Uncanny dodge. Okay, you take 3 damage. Oh. Oh, my bad. My mistake. Okay then. All right. After that, she's not going to take her movement because, well, kind of stuck there now. All right. Next up is Felden, who's going to go ahead and start attacking Aragon again. Wait a minute. I just realized, Aragon, you would have to make a Wisdom saving throw to do that 8 damage. Because he casted Sanctuary on himself. Anything that attacks him has to make a Wisdom save. So, make me a Wisdom save, and we'll see whether or not I have to add that 8 health back onto him. Mm-hmm. 17. I think... Yeah, his save is 15. Sanctuary is dispelled as you overcome it. And you just land the 8 points. Alright. Next up... Well, I mean, it's still his turn, so now he's going to go ahead and attack you. Plus 8, I believe it's 8. Yep, plus 8. Oh. That's a 22 to hit. So Felden's going to be doing 1d8 plus 5. That's 13 damage to Aragon. Yeah, he hit. And with that, that's his turn. Next up is Mirus and Stremon. As Stremon's going to go ahead and move forward a bit, still kind of in partial cover. He's going to take aim at Revan. Does a 15 agree or disagree with you? So 15 hits. I do apologize. Alrighty then. Let's see, 1d8 plus 5. Alright, Revan, you take a straight up 9 damage. And as a bonus action, Stremon is going to put Hunter's... Wait. Does he not have Hunter's Mark? He doesn't have Hunter's Mark. I'm such an idiot. Alright, well, no Hunter's Mark, as he just sort of kind of ducks behind the building again with the longbow at the ready. Mirus is going to go ahead and see if she can't punch her way through this dinosaur again. Alright, actions, attack. Alright, unarmed strike. Plus 7. Oh, nope, that's the wrong page space on. 24 is definitely going to hit SAP. This poor little guy. Alright, it's 1d6 plus 4. That's 10 damage to SAB, who's looking pretty rough now. He's... Seeing that he is your animal, you would know he's on 9 HP. And now she's going to use her key point to do another Fury of Blows, or Flurry of Blows. So that's 2 more attacks. 16 will also just hit SAB. Alright, okay, 1d4 or 1d6. Oh my god! He's on 1 HP and she has 1 more hit. Alright, last attack for her this round. Yeah, Flurry of Blows allows you to attack twice for a key point. 16 will also just hit, as I'm not going to roll the damage, because Aragon, for the first time in a long time, you see SAB just get clocked in the face, and he is now unconscious. Which means on your turn, I'm going to have to roll him a death saving throw. Alright. With that, after Miris knocks SAB forward, she's going to go ahead and step next to Feldon and kind of take a fighter stance to get ready to attack Aragon her next turn. Next up is Mina. As you see SAB just get knocked the fuck out. We're throwing the Storm out. You're throwing Storm out. Alright, I'm gonna quickly swap places with him as you just okay, yeah, you can stabilize SAB. Go ahead and well, wait a minute. Yeah, summoning the dog's a bonus action. Okay, go ahead and roll for HP or roll for healing. Man, I gotta take you out quicker. 2 points. 2 points to him as SAB just kind of like slowly gets to, like, he doesn't get to his feet. He's gonna get to his feet on his turn, but he kind of like looks at you just. Alright. With that, Peacekeeper, it's your turn. Nope, as her armor class is fairly... Actually, it's fairly decent for a wizard. Oh, she's a rogue too, so she can wear armor. Okay, then. Yep. Just... This is the most agile... This is the most agile wizard you've ever seen, Peacekeeper. She's gonna get you. Alright. With that, Revan, you're up. Okay. Okay. That's... Yeah. Natural one will miss as the bullet just kind of flies right past his face. You shoot 2 shots and they just both fly past his face. He just kind of looks at you, unswayed or like he's still determined to kill you. So, I'll say this with 2 natural ones in a row. 2 natural ones in a row. One of your guns will be jamming. All right. That is fair. But that is fair, yes. You do get the better shot. But one of these days, one of those guns will fucking break on you, and I swear of it. Exactly. So a 21 will hit his armor class of 18. Yes, it's actually... It is... Stremin's armor class is 17, but it's boosted by 1 because he's within 30 feet of his spouse. 8 damage. Stremin, still pretty healthy. Alright. You manage to sink 1 bullet into his arm, and he just sort of like slowly flexes a bullet out of him. Alright. With that, Aragon, you are up as your pet isn't down because Mina rushes over to get him up, but he's not standing up yet. He will be on this turn. All right. Feldon misses as Feldon just brings his sword up and just you two are getting stuck in a sword lock. 21 will definitely hit. Roll for damage. All right, 9 damage. Pretty good. No, the way I'm doing it for the SmackDown rolls is you dispelled it after you successfully hit him. All right. All right. So next up is SAB's turn is spent getting up and kind of recovering as Storm is now in his place. But with that in mind, next up, top of the initiative is Enna, who's going to try and take down Peacekeeper with, let's see, flames. No, can't do flames. Let's go with, no, not poison spray because you have bandage on. Well, no, you haven't activated the thing yet. Oh no, wait, it's active. It's attuned to you, so it is active. So we're gonna go for another frostbite. Peacekeeper, make a Constitution saving throw. 16. You just make it as the ice starts to form, and you're only going to be taking half damage from the what is it? So level 1 spell at this point. So frostbite at level 1. It's still 2d6. So you take only 4 damage as more ice just starts. Slowly, ice and sleet are just starting to form on you, but you only take half damage. With that, next up is Feldon, who's going to try again to attack Aragon. 13 misses. As the two of them are just going back and forth, occasionally hitting each other. Next up is Miris and Stremmen. Miris seeing a new opponent in front of her. Actually, you know what? No, she is also going to go for Aragon, because that's the more pressing threat. 13 misses. And with that, she's going to spend another key point. Alright, flurry of blows. A 20 will hit Aragon. That's 9 damage, and then her last attack is a 20. It's a natural 19 and a 26. Yes, well they're unnatural, so it's not critical. They're that's 10 damage. This one round you've taken 19 damage. Alright, next up is Streben, who's going to take another shot at Revan. Action, the longbow. It's because I built them as best as I could. So Revan, you take 7 damage. Does he have any? No bonus actions for Streben unless I were to use Rage. Okay then. This is a fight to the death, my friend. Next up is Mina. Shit, I need to look up Storm's attacks. It's that time of the show, everybody, where I scramble to Google. Alright. Bite attacks of +3. 12. That doesn't hit, as her armor class is currently 19. She just sort of like takes Storm and just kind of flips him away. Not completely throwing him out, but just getting his face away from her. Alright. With that, it is Peacekeeper's turn. Alright, hit her. A hitter. This is the most intense battle I have ever seen in the back corner. A natural 1. And she just like kind of finds a moment of like watching you swing, and she just sort of like knocks your hand aside, knocking one of the swords down just right next to you. Alright, next up is Revan. Well, I mean, technically, this is me making them on level with you guys. They're now equal to you. That's true. You guys have killed one of them already. And they've only killed, almost attempted to kill one of you, which is a dinosaur. Alright. Okay. We'll say that as a bonus action. You can take a health potion. We'll I think it's a D4, the ones I gave you guys. Yeah, well, you also have like 18 of them in the main campaign. Yep. Oh. Okay, a natural 20 will hit, and also I'll take off 1 damage to Stremen. I'm assuming you probably hit him with the gun that was blessed. So go ahead and roll damage with the natural 20. It's all good. 16. 19 will hit. That's just above his armor class. Oh, shit. This might turn the tide here. Okay, so another 18 damage. Yeah, Revan, you, as you said a second ago, you had 10 HP. You just unload on Stremen, and he's just like looking like, as wounded as you are, he's just like, oh, ow. Alright, next up is Aragon. Take him down. Come on, kid, use your sword. He didn't use a sword. A 9 misses. It's just the sound of metal clinking against metal. Okay. Oh, you can get over there. He has an attack now. All right. Let's see if you can hit her. I'm gonna go with claw attack. Oh. 15. I think that just hits. That does just hit. Okay, then so we're gonna roll damage on her. That's 4 damage to her as Peacekeeper. As you and her are kind of in this intense bout, suddenly SAB just comes out of nowhere and slices her across the shoulder. Alright. Top of the initiative is Enna. We are going to do... Let's go with a bit of Acid Splash. And, let's see. Cast it at will, take 6 damage. Acid Splash, I can choose 2 targets to hit. It must be within 5 feet of each other. And, yep, they're within 5 feet. Alright, target must succeed on a dex saving throw. Peacekeeper, I need you to make a dex saving throw, and I'll make one for SAB. Dexterity +3. Oh no. Peacekeepers, or I mean, SAB is still pretty beaten up. That doesn't make it. You guys both get hit with acid for... Let's see, it's first level. Acid Splash. So that's 2d6 of acid. That's 7 points. Mina, how many points did you give to SAB initially? You gave him 2 points? SAB's back down. As acid just starts kind of melting his skin off. And Peacekeeper, you take 7 points of acid as well. Alright, you take 3 points of acid. Alrighty then. Next up is Felden, who is just going to go ahead and... Let's see what kind of spells he's got, because man, oh man, this is getting difficult. Lesser Restoration, no. Cure Wounds, maybe. Nah, we'll just keep going for the hits. We're going to keep going for this, just back and forth. At 22 will hit Aragon. No, not 1d20. What the hell? It's 1d8. Is you get a full 8 damage. Yep. Alright. Next up is Miris and Stremen. Miris is going to go ahead and try and get this dog out of the way. That's a 13. The Riding Mastiff's AC is 12, so that is going to hit. Alright. Miris does 1d6 plus 4. That's 7 damage as Mina, she kind of like just kicks Storm in the jaw, and it just back into a statue. It just tumbles over you. And then she just kind of like locks eyes with you for a second. Alright. And on Stremen's turn, he's going to first cast spells. He's going to go ahead and do Cure Wounds on himself. Stormy gets 11 HP back, and as a bonus action, he's gonna go ahead and go into a rage. Now he's got to take half damage from most forms of attack, and that is his action. He healed himself and has buffed himself. So, with that, Mina, you are up. Okay. Okay. You have your full movement since I did move her up to you. It does not. It's that. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It's probably good you didn't hit her because she also does have Hellish Rebuke. She just kind of like leans her head to one side as the firebolt just goes past. All right. With that, we have Peacekeeper. Come on, man. Just hit her. You could do this. Hit her. Damn it, Chase. Come on. Pick your other sword up at least and hit her. She, you go to pick your sword up and she just kind of kicks you. Oh, okay, then fine. Yeah, okay. I don't know what's going on. What is this? Revan, you are up as your current quarry who was injured heals up more than you did. It now looks really pissed. Rob, your opponent healed up as well, and now he also looks really pissed. All right. Yep, bullets just ping right past him. 18. Wait a minute. Hold on. Yep, 18 is his armor class, so it'll just hit. So good. Currently, we got 6 damage. 8 damage. He takes a shot to the chest. He's kind of still standing there pretty pissed off. He's just kind of getting his bow and arrow ready. With that, it's Aragon. Oh, well, it's Revan who rolled the nat 1. $23 hits. Go ahead and roll damage. 8 damage. Yes, he is down. And I now need to roll a death saving throw for him. No, that's for... Okay. That's one good. That's one good. All right. For SAB. All right. So, back to the top of the initiative. This might be the last round. Enna is up, and she's going to go ahead and spell. You know what? Fuck it. Let's hold on. Where's her equipment? Where's her deck? Yeah, we're gonna go with we're gonna stab Peacekeeper with a dagger. Oh, that's a 17 plus 8. It's only a D4 damage though. Plus 5. That's 7 damage as Peacekeeper. She just kind of stabs you in the chest. Alright, next up is Felden. Does Felden have any half-orc traits that allow him to hit better? Like anything at all? Like, he technically I think Aragon's still okay, relatively. Alright, well, we're just gonna go for another sword attack. That's a 12. I know that misses Aragon. Next up after Felden is Miris and Stremen. Stremen's going to go ahead and lift the bow up and attack Revan. That's a 21. That's 1d8 plus 5. And with that, Revan, you get shot through the chest with a longbow arrow and you fall to the roof. And next up is Miris, who's going to go ahead and, let's see, who do I want to hit? I mean, Aragon's hard to hit, but Mina, on the other hand, I can get to Mina. Whoop! She's going to go ahead. She nimbly leaps over the dead body of her ally, lands 3-point pose in front of you, is going to go ahead and go for a couple of strikes here. 16. Alright. Everybody, I'm sorry that I'm actually winning for once. This feels bad, but it also feels really nice. Alright, so she does 6, and she's going to use a key point. Alright, where's the key points at? She still has... Okay, after this, she still has 2 key points. She's going to go ahead and do Flurry of Blows. Does it, okay, a 19 will hit Mina. That's 7 more damage, and last hit is a 26. Oh, not a d20, 1d6. So yeah, Mina, you took 6, 7, 6 damage. Holy shit! You're a lot tougher than I thought you would be. Alright. Oh, wow. With that, Mina... with that, Mina, it's your turn as you just got beat the shit out of you. Like, there were fists coming from areas you didn't know fists could come from. Mina, do the classic. Do the classic move. Put her to sleep. She does. Do you have a spellcasting modifier or any type of modifier? That means it'd be a 20. She has much more than 28. I'm sorry. I thought that could actually work. Alright. Peacekeeper, you're up, buddy, after being stabbed in the chest. Can you hit yourself? Alright, go ahead. Come on, man, you can do this. You can do this. Oh my lord. I'm so sorry, man. You're having like this. All things considered. All right. Speaking of Revan's, wait a minute. Oh no, you didn't have a bonus action last turn. Anyway, speaking of Revan's rolls, Revan, I need you to make me a death saving throw. Yes. It's all right. It's just a straight 1d20. That's bad. You have to get above a 10, so that's one mark bad for Revan. You need 3 marks. I don't know if that's physically possible for me to. Like, not even if there wasn't even a combatant at her face, I don't know if she could physically get up there. Alright. Next up is Aragon. Rex. Come. Come on, man. Come on, man. Crit me. Do it. Alright, what's the save I gotta make? On dex. On what? Dexterity or. Okay, then he's got a +0, so that means it's just a straight roll. He takes half damage at least. Go ahead and roll. Um, this is bad. I could actually win. All right. So let's see. Currently standing of your guys' team, we have 1, 2, 3, and standing of the enemy team is 1, 2, 3, 4. SAB's down. Oh, I gotta roll. I gotta roll a death saving throw for SAB. SAB has 2 points to the good. I think we'll go with the loudspeaker voice coming over and saying,
Time! Ruling by the rules of the battlefield. The champions of Astaria have killed 1 opponent, where the opponent team has killed 0 opponents. By technicality, the champions of Astaria win. And with that, the opponents who, I mean, all things considered, 3 of them were, well, yeah, but they're not dead yet. Like, for that, the saving grace of a lot of these rules are, oh, player characters get to see if they survive, but opponent characters, they just straight up die. So there will be a penalty to next time, because next time I'll add a level onto the opponent's group. But you guys technically win round 2, beaten and battered. quick thing. I forgot to change the map too, but Revan would still be on the roof. Yeah, everyone would be fine. He's resistant to fire, so I'm sure you could take 5 damage. Anyhow, uh, well, thank you for joining us this week on a surprisingly intense battle. I thought it would be just kind of a fun bout to put the bar crew against them at full level, but I didn't realize how skilled the bar was. Um, there's also the fact that I didn't have one of the. Actually, I didn't have 2 employees of the bar, and I also didn't put Arrakis in this. So that is true. You guys are really hindered by the fact that Zach has not been able to show up. But hopefully next week he can. Hopefully we all can shake off this kind of hollow victory for next week. And everyone watching, thank you so much for checking it out. Hopefully join us next week where maybe I kick these guys' asses again. Maybe they kick my ass. I don't know. Um, Either way, guys, thank you for putting up with this. I'm working on stuff for season 5, so that way it's. Thank you. I'm just trying to get you guys prepared. It's gonna be intense. So with that said, again, thanks for watching. Come check us out next week, and until then, we'll see you all around the house. Good night, everybody.